soul food.
So good. Shout out to Fab.
I just ate me a plate of that soul food too, boy.
Oh yeah, Christmas.
The last of the leftovers too. Damn.
How was your holiday?
Yeah, my holiday was smooth, man. I went to the granny crib, pulled up early, cooked with her for real, cause you know, like niggas gotta take these recipes, man.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that shit. Like, yeah, I be cooking and shit. I be doing all these Instagram recipes and shit on the internet, but like once my granny gone, like what these soul food recipes at the way that she made it, somebody gotta learn how to make it just like she used to make it. For
That's
real.
facts. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could look
legacy.
up macaroni and cheese and I'm be like, oh, this is good, but it's not like my granny used to make it.
Yeah.
Like somebody gotta learn how to do that for real.
That's real.
I'll
That's real.
put it on my back for the family. I'm gonna keep it going. This year I'm even trying to make stuff I don't even like for real.
Like what?
I'm looking at her pay. I was like, so how you picking out these greens? You know?
You don't like greens?
I don't like greens. They stink.
I agree, but they taste good.
I actually wanted to try some drinks, get some of those greens. I forgot that I said I was gonna try some this year because, like I told you, I went in. We were at the grocery store. She was picking them out, and they were like fresh when they put them out there. I'm like, damn, them do look good. I kind of want to see what they on for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love greens.
I got there too. I really got there too late. It was my fault for I was lacking going over there. I was supposed to be over there at 11. I didn't get there till 12. No, I was supposed to be there at 10. I didn't get there till 11. Something like that.
True. Did you get anything special?
Yeah, my people, they got my grandma, my granny got me a coat, got me a new North Face jacket
Nice.
and a sweatsuit. And yeah,
Hell yeah.
they got me a polo sweatsuit.
Sick.
Smooth for real. My little nieces, I only got to see one of my nieces this year, but she funny as hell for real. She literally, like I said, she 1 year old. She on the phone knowing how to skip the commercials on the.
Wow. See, that's because they be putting that tablet in front of these kids. They're familiar with it. Like, oh yeah, I can skip the
I was taking the
previews.
phone away for real. I was like, get her off this phone for real. But no, yeah, I got her. We all got her gifts and shit. She was ripping on. She had a little baby doll walking around with it and shit.
Oh, precious.
Hell yeah, beautiful times. Beautiful. Composure Squad came through. Shout out Jern. He came through. Got him a plate.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had my leftovers. We had a roast, beef roast, turkey and dressing, greens, green beans, macaroni. I said they be eating that cranberry sauce. I'll eat that.
Like out of the can.
Yeah.
Ew, that shit is wild. When they make it from scratch, I can actually kind of fuck with it because it just tastes like cranberry.
A lot of people only fuck with the without the kid.
Oh, that shit is so nasty and bizarre. Like,
A lot of people that only fuck with. I remember I was a little kid. I used to think it was Jello. I remember I tasted it. I'm like,
deceived.
yeah. But how was your Christmas?
I don't celebrate Christmas. You know this.
How was your weekend? Ian?
It was. I mean, it was fine. It was just regular. It wasn't the weekend. It was the weekday.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but still,
It
your
was just
weekend.
regular. It was very standard. I got the day off.
Damn, I love Christmas.
I'm just not a fan. It's just a
You
regular
put
ass
up
day.
decorations.
I put up lights. I love lights. That doesn't mean Christmas. Are they like red and
That's great. That's holidays. You don't have to like
Happy
identify.
Kwanzaa?
I'm about to say
everyone.
you don't have to identify with the Christmas Jesus and shit. You could just be like, it's a holiday. I'm off work.
I mean, I just don't celebrate Christmas for the consumerism, not because of the religious aspect.
Oh well, shit. But it was shit. Still, I mean, do what you want to do. I mean, I'll be trying to be joyful for real. I'll be trying to give. I'll be trying to give on Christmas. and
I
shit.
give 365, or at least I try to.
I just
but
watch Christmas movies.
I was just about to say, do you have any favorite Christmas movies?
I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody know the classics and shit. I must have seen.
What is your favorite though?
the
Since
favorite of
everyone
all
loves-
time?
The one that you like will see every year.
Oh, Christmas Story. For sure.
For sure, yeah.
For sure, they
I
gonna
mean,
play
they
it.
force you to.
That shit is so funny,
It
yo.
is very funny.
Still to this day, that shit is so funny for real, yo. That's gotta be, yeah. That's probably my favorite one
I
for
can't
real.
put my arms down. Yeah, it's great. I love that movie too.
Did you see the new one? The new one was alright for real. Like
I
new
wouldn't.
new Christmas movies. I'll tell you what new Christmas movies I fuck with. The Christmas Story 2. That what? Yeah. No. There's a Christmas Story 2 that's kind of trash for real. But then they have a Christmas Story Christmas. That's the one that came out probably like 2021, 2022, something like that. But that one actually, it's when Ralphie grown for real, and he go back, and he trying to his daddy had just passed, and and it's about them like trying to have Christmas back in Indiana. It's decent. It's decent for real.
I'm good on that. I just when it's classics, sometimes you just gotta let them be classics. That's and I don't celebrate Christmas, so I have no desire to see a new Christmas
me too. But like that one was I fuck with you ain't seen Candy Cane Lane with Eddie Murphy.
You already know. I just said I don't watch Christmas movies.
That's a good one for y'all if y'all want to watch new Christmas. Candy Cane Lane. I had to watch that. I had to watch 8-Bit Christmas. 8-Bit Christmas is a good one. That's actually one of my favorite ones now. That's a new one.
Nice.
4 Christmases. Scrooged. The classics, you know what I'm saying? Lampoon. Friday After Next. Batman.
Well, not all of them. I was just saying the one that's your favorite that you need to watch.
But like these are all the ones I need to watch for. That's why I be watching them all through the month. I need to see them. Batman. Mean Girls. I guess you count Mean Girls. Can you count Mean Girls?
Mean Girls was Halloween. Oh, I guess they did.
They did Christmas. Gremlins.
Gremlins. That's actually my favorite Christmas movie because the girl in that movie doesn't like Christmas either because her dad tried to surprise them on Christmas Day and he got stuck in the chimney and they like lit that shit. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, I could give this.
A Grinch. You a Grinch.
I like the animated Grinch movie, and I like the Peanuts.
The new one was
alright.
The new one was alright.
No.
I like them. I like them all
classics.
Actually. I like all 3 Grinches.
It's too much. Anyway.
Shit, I ain't really got no music. We might as well talk about TV for real. I watched a lot of TV. What the Squid Game you got on there?
Cause Squid Game came back out.
They coming back with like that another stupid one. Game that they had.
The like
game show.
The series.
They finna drop a new Squid Game. It already
came out. I haven't watched it yet.
For real?
Out. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they dropped a new one. Not like the stupid show, like the game show with the real people. No, it's like the series. They picked it back up again.
Do I want to get Netflix for that?
We'll figure it out.
The Squid Game was fire for real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
My ass was glued to that shit.
Yeah, it was really good. I'm scared to watch it because I saw some people like being like, I'm sitting down and watching it, and I'm like, damn, I haven't checked it out yet, so I don't know if it was.
They gotta have new,
checked out good or not.
They gotta have new challenges.
Probably, yeah. I'm keeping hope alive, but we'll report back.
They gotta have some new challenges for real.
Yeah.
I had said that. Man, I was disappointed. I seen that Joker 2 last week, whatever. Man, yo. I heard when they said that movie was bad. But boy, that movie bad for real.
I already knew it. I literally called it. That shit I wasn't going to waste my time. For real.
And that shit actually make me mad for real. Like who decided that they was going to let that fly after that first one for real?
They said that it'll still make money because of the anticipation.
But that first one was great.
So when I think about the first one, and I know you have all this stuff, and we don't have to like get into it, but like that first one, I felt very art housey, so it was just so good. Like it was beautiful. I just liked how it was. I didn't think that it's any of the deep things that I guess you picked up on.
Yeah, I picked up on it.
But I just loved how beautiful it was.
It was beautiful.
It didn't seem like it needed a 2, and that's why I was like, this is why I'm not gonna watch it because it's not gonna. Because art housey movies, it just is. It doesn't need a sequel. Mm-hmm. It's just beautiful shot that one time. Especially like Joaquin Phoenix doing it in the way that he did it. It did make you feel a way, and it's just supposed to be. And it's supposed to just be like, it just is. It doesn't have to be a franchise, a series, and them like beat it like how they do. And that's why it turned into a musical. Like what?
Well, like,
so fucking for real.
At the end of the first one, like I still it was a great origin story of how he become the Joker, but I just wanted to see him as like the Joker. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see him take that over. So I can understand why. That's why I wanted to see a part 2. And I saw it, and like you said, they said it was a musical. And I was like,
Lady Gaga is in it.
First, I heard it was a musical, and I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, that's probably gonna be. Then they said Gaga was in it, and I was like, all right, well, Gaga might be able to save it for real. And until I saw the trailer, I didn't really understand how they was gonna do it for real. But like he the Joker, so everything he do is a performance in his mind. You know what I'm saying? So like then I was like, okay, yeah, I could see that for real. Boy, that movie was trash, boy. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it because don't nobody. You can't get more.
0 out of 0.
0, yeah. No, I really give it like a 2 out of 10 for real.
Wow.
So like this one kind of like it happened right after he get arrested for that shit, and it's kind of like a jail court movie the whole time for real. And like I said, like he'd go into it, like get into the song and shit when he be like performing in his head or whatever. And you know, he meet Harley Quinn and all of that shit. I got Harley Quinn. But like this whole time, I'm sitting here like waiting for him to become that nigga, the Joker. Cause like they show on the outside, he like got his minions outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that was riding for him and shit, they still outside and shit. And
but none of the previews were leading up to you being able to see that. So like why would you think that? It didn't even any of the trailers didn't give you any of that it was gonna be that. So that's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm hearing more and more and it just sounds worse and worse.
Look, yo, the nigga was in the courtroom, right? And then right, he was defending himself, looking like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? It was like the like. First off, the nigga had the Joker makeup on in the court. They not gonna let. First off, who gave you the makeup? And who? It was just stupid. It wasn't good together. Like they not gonna let you wear those. If you was on TV and you shot a nigga in his face wearing his makeup, they not gonna let you be in the court like that, especially while you already in jail. Anyway, one of his minions burst in the door, ran a car into the courtroom, and he get out and shit. And then, cause like right before all his people think he finna be the Joker, right? And then in the court, he acting like the Joker and shit. At the end, he was like, man, I'm not this, I'm crazy. Like, I'm not really the Joker, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Then the niggas bust him out or whatever. And then he get to Harley Quinn. She like, oh, it's about to be that time. And he was like, no.
Anyway, bro, don't explain the whole thing, bro. Like you said that it was trash, just let it be.
The nigga
giving it airtime.
The nigga just goes to go to jail, and then a nigga in the jail kill him. I was like, what the fuck? And it was 2.5 hours.
Joke's on you.
Joke was on me for real. Terrible movie.
Oh my god.
I highly recommend not checking it out.
What is it even on? It's on Max.
It's on HBO. That bullshit. That really made me mad for real. Especially after coming off that Penguin. Especially off coming off that shit. Did you ever finish that shit?
No, I phased out and I just don't care anymore.
Y'all gotta tap into the Penguin, yo. I'm telling you. What you watch this week?
Nothing crazy. I mean, I watched a couple weeks ago. I watched this documentary on Netflix called "Buy Now," and that was actually crazy. I was telling people before Thanksgiving to watch it before like the holiday season, and it's just something to consider because, like, I automatically don't fuck with Christmas because of the consumerism, but it's not as deep. Like, I'm still a consumer. Like, fuck. Like, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate to make it as an excuse, like just being a girl, I partake in little fast fashion. Like I really try not to. But that documentary like will make you feel so fucking guilty because
it's loud.
And it's just about waste and it's about how much we like our footprint on the world and like the whole concept of throwing things away. Like there's literally no such thing as away.
Yeah.
Like away is
right.
crazy. Like they literally showed a body of water wherever it's at, dude, and it was literally closed. And I felt so sick to my stomach because it was like a panned out vision of this. And like if they use like a drone or something, and I'm like, the amount of clothes, like that's like really fucking sad. Like we're just buying shit and like even if you know, like you can give it away, but like that concept of away, it never really goes away. Like you can't turn it into like ash. I guess you could burn it, but like you do something to like the air. But yeah,
you know what it is, G? Because it's just like a slow process of like giving the money to the rich people for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause like since they make the clothes cheaper like that, so they can move more clothes. Thus we buy more, and we just slowly just exchanging all of our money. That's why the poor get poorer and the rich get richer type shit.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
never even thought about that till right now, yo.
Yeah.
Because if I had to keep on buying this same hoodie, I'm buying a hoodie. I'm buying a hoodie every 2 weeks. I'm buying a 2-3 jackets a year type shit. And each time I'm going back and I'm buying one. And I'm slowly prices keep slowly going up, and I'm just, that's what I'm saying. Get you a nice jacket. We were just talking about that shit. Evan was showing me that the Palace and what was that? Oh yeah, Carhartt.
Work in progress.
Yeah, and Carhartt for real. And they had like the jacket with the removable lining in it. And I was like, damn, when the last time you seen a jacket with a removable lining in it? Like back in the day, that was a standard issue for a jacket for real.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga had for like 20 years for real.
That's because they want you to keep buying stuff.
Yeah, this
like,
my daddy jacket. They don't want
it to last forever because they are banking on you buying it again. Also, I can't remember what his title was, but one of those head dudes at Adidas was on that shit, and he doesn't work for Adidas anymore. But he was literally talking about like, I might be saying something like, yeah, like emissions and shit like that. Just knowing how much companies waste. And I guess we're stepping away from fast fashion when we're talking about Adidas. I don't know. You know what I mean?
But still the same shit. It's the same shit for real.
But him stepping down because realizing how like them making shoes, how much waste, what happens to, like the ones that don't work out. Like,
yeah, they be having landfills just full
of clothes. Yes, that we don't know about. Like often it like just again that quote unquote away, just off in a distant place. Like these companies literally have landfills. And it's just all of their waste. And like imagine people are up at the top making a pretty good check, literally stepping away because they like morally are feeling crazy about what kind of effect we're having on the world in the amount of consumerism, like consuming things.
That's why I be all bullshit, G. You see how I be saying for real. I was just watching this thing on Instagram. It had this Ben Baller was on it. I sent y'all this video. This dude was interviewing Ben Baller. And he was talking about like how like fakes and shit is made. And they were first dude was like, yeah, because like they had the machines that produce the products in China or whatever. They had the machines doing that shit, and like technology grows and you got to get new machines and shit. And niggas be bad new machines and just doing the same thing and making the fake. Dude was like, it's even more crazy. Ben Baller like, it's even more crazy than that. He's like, that's just level 1. He was like, level 2 is when a nigga that managed the factory, like the factory closed at 7:00. They close up shop and the manager say, hey, look, we gonna run these machines again for another 3 hours before we go home. I'll pay y'all triple what y'all just made doing it the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It literally be the
same machines, everything.
Yeah, be the same shit for real. He just taking them through them. They just making them faster for real to get them out.
Yeah, it's really insane. It makes you like. I definitely recommend everyone watching it because it was just supposed to be like a casual like watch. You know, I knew what I was about to watch, but like the impact of the things that were said and the way that they talk about it, it does make you kind of feel away. But like again, we live like we're humans, like we're consumers, and it's just like damn. But like at what cost? Because like where are all these like it's almost like what it could get to a point where we would go to like Lake Michigan and like you can't even like go out to the beach because there's like shoes and shit just everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Ballet flats just floating.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking leggings and shit, like jeggings instead of fucking seashells and like glass bottles. It's just like fake Jordans, like just on the beach.
Yeah, that
it's
shit
really
is
sad.
Crazy for real. That shit is crazy.
I definitely recommend to you guys watch your consumerism, man. I know Christmas has already passed, but like. You don't have to buy everything. Like there's, you know, resale is a beautiful thing. Like rebuying things, like, cause it's there. There's clothes already there though. Like,
yeah, I feel you. I don't know. I'm just not the thrifty dude for real.
But like you would go to round 2.
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I mean, I would.
Exactly. See,
but
niggas be picking and choosing.
I wouldn't. No. I mean, if a nigga gave to me, it was hard. Yeah. But like it has to be a ratio of how hard the shirt is for real. I just don't like the idea of other niggas in my shit that I don't know.
That's like I just say cap because like if it was like again when I was talking about me and Evan went to Second Street, like Second Street is high end, like resale, like it's giving Buffalo Exchange, but like if you have Louis Vuitton and like Prada. Yeah. Like, but you would wear that shit, and it's still technically a thrift store. But why? That's still a nigga was in those clothes.
But it would have to be hard. I would have to feel like I was getting over. That's the thing. The only time I really even buy something up out of there is I feel like I'm getting over for real. Like, damn, but how much?
I mean, that's shopping though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, I don't do it often for real.
You should reconsider it.
And yeah, I mean, like I said, I do
wash
like
the clothes. You know,
I do like a vintage T-shirt shop. You know what I'm saying? But like, not when it's the same as the new. That's the thing. Is like the hard shit. Like we were saying, like round two. I don't know so much as second say. I only been there one time, and it looked like it was decent in there. The price wise was decent. But like a lot of these places, I'm just not gonna spend $80 on a used shirt, regardless of what's on the shirt for real.
Well, not a shirt. I mean, I be going there to try to get something heavier, like a sweater or a jacket or pants.
I'm just saying when it come to like the round two, like the vintage T-shirt places and shit like that, like just like when we was in New York, at that spot. I was like $40
for what spot?
The punk store was good through the shirt.
Yeah, Search and Destroy. Shout out Search and Destroy.
They had a lot of hard shit, but
they do have hard shit.
$70.
Yeah. I would do that if it was like a long sleeve.
I'm not into that.
I'm not doing a T-shirt that's like that. It would have to be my favorite band of all time and the best shit I ever saw.
It would have to be so like.
But Search and Destroy will really tempt your ass.
I feel like it would have to be something that I know about already. And can't think of what that is.
For sure.
I would already have to have that love right now as we speak.
No, I feel that.
And I can't even think of who I would ever pay more. I would never pay more than $30. I would never pay more than $40 for a used T-shirt. Never. Hell no. I don't care how it fit.
I don't know, man. I mean, when you try some shit out, you be like, damn. It's like trying to step away from the fact that somebody already owned it is not a big deal. Like,
I'm just saying,
clothes are clothes. You can wash and disinfect everything.
At that point, I might as well just go get a polo shirt at that point.
But you would save some money. You're always looking for a deal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like paying more money. Maybe 50. Maybe 50. I would pay 50. Maybe. It would have to be something super hard though.
It's just the gently used things. Like they're gently used. Like, I know they go wear it one time and they're like, damn, I
just feel like it should be a
and
price cap on used anything for real. It should be a percentage, a standard for real. Like I didn't say like shirt $200. It's from the 80s. Like I don't care what decade it is. I'm not paying more than $50 for a T-shirt.
Well, I feel that again. I'm just saying about it just being owned before.
I kind of feel like
it doesn't matter.
I kind of feel like that for new T-shirts too, for real. Like even if it's brand new, for real. Like I'm really not into spending over $50 for a T-shirt.
I will do crazy shit for band tees.
It would have to be. On a night. It would have to be on a nice shirt. You know what I'm saying? If you pay more than $50, well, I have to get the shirt. Oh, this is a nice quality, heavy. The weight would have to be right.
I mean, I feel that. I only do that for like band merch. Like I'm not spending more than $20 on a fucking shirt for real. Like on myself. If you're talking about a white T-shirt, because like I'm a girl and like I guess trying to even step away from fast fashion. But like, is Uniqlo fast fashion?
Yes.
See, it's like there's no way. So like, if I'm even talking about a quality basic, as a girl, I could get like a white tee for $20, and I'm finna do that. Like, I won't spend $40 on a T-shirt. That sounds crazy. That's what I was saying. It'd have to be like a long sleeve. I need more material, like, or I need it to be heavy. So then it's like a sweater.
Cause like just a regular hang T-shirt different for real. Like I go through packs of like T-shirt, but I'm 100% cotton though. You know what I'm saying?
So are they biodegradable then?
Biodegradable, but you could do some shit with it.
But like you won't.
It's not synthetic. When it's synthetic, that's when it's lamp. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, they were talking about polyester. I'm like, ugh.
It's plastic. It's crazy when you realize that. I remember when I realized that as a kid that this is plastic.
Yeah.
It's just little strands.
Yeah.
It's just baby thread-sized strands of plastic made into clothes.
Yeah. And that means it'll be here forever. Like it fucking sucks. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out that Buy Now documentary. It'll be depressing, but it'll educate your ass. So
true. I know you want to see that the Nosferatus.
Yes. I don't know. Everyone says it different. Nosferatu. I saw that preview. I think it's out already.
It
but
came out this weekend for real.
Yeah, I definitely want to go see it. Everyone's heard of it before, but I only wanted to talk about it because Perry loves vampires.
I do love vampire movies. The good ones for real. I love vampire. I love the idea of the vampire for real.
Yeah, and
I fuck with it, and I like when vampires are ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And that nigga ugly, boy.
Yeah, they're supposed to be scary.
I remember like seeing commercials like when I was like a little kid, and they would show him on like commercials for like Turner Classic Movies and shit.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'd be like, ugh, that nigga ugly.
Yeah.
He had them two little teeth.
No, you're talking about Salem's Lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What did he look like? He looked like a ghoul.
Yeah. And I guess I shouldn't say that they're supposed to be ugly because like all of the like books about vampires, they're supposed to be, like romanticized. They're supposed to be striking though. So, but yeah, he just looked ugly. He has like crazy eyebrows.
Well, like no, because the vampire got the ability because he put on the change because when he in his regular human form. A vampire is like suave and like handsome
exactly.
and shit.
Yeah,
But
not
when
this
they
one.
but when they get into that true form, that's when they be getting ugly for real.
Yeah,
I feel like all vampires should have ugly. Like in Blade, like everybody when they get in that true form, like when you beat their ass enough, they go just start getting ugly as hell.
yeah, for sure.
Wasn't he like the first vampire ever?
So, only because a lot of people haven't seen it. It's like a German movie from I think the 30s, but a lot of people haven't seen it. I saw it in like my Rhetoric of
Or
film.
like the first vampire movie.
Since it was German, it actually had a lot of issues with being released. It almost didn't become a thing because it's 100% depicted and taken from the original Dracula.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like they were about to have copyright issues, but that like they thought because they were in Germany that it wasn't going to be an issue. But they even say at the beginning of the movie that it is based on that. So like it was taken from the original like however you say his name, something Bram Dracula.
Stoker.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that original Dracula, that's what Nosferatu. Well, the guy's name isn't even Nosferatu.
So they bit him.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
bit him.
So it almost didn't come out, and they actually ended up winning the lawsuit. Like his estate actually sued the people who made.
And it's back in the 30s they was doing all
Yeah,
that shit.
she actually his estate, like his wife, his late wife, and the estate sued the people who made Nosferatu, and they actually won. But of course, they were like demanded to destroy all of the copies of the movie. But of course, some of them were salvaged, and like now you can see it everywhere. But
like I don't mind a remake for real, but like I like when they remake some shit that I ain't never heard of before for real. Well, I guess I'm old. That ain't fair for real. The little kids ain't never heard of no Nosferatu.
But that word again, I can't remember what the name of the vampire is in the movie. It's like something I can't even think of it, Burlock or something like that. Nosferatu is just like a random word that I think is Romanian, but it kind of means vampire.
I'm also glad I love a good time period movie for real.
Yeah,
with costume and wardrobe,
yeah,
historical accuracy.
yeah.
I love that in a movie for real. Every movie they ain't got to be in the street, man. They make every movie in the street now. It's always like it's something that like I feel like at the point movies is now they trying to make it relatable to people so you can see yourself in it type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I fuck with Game of Thrones and all of that shit. Cause like, but I ain't seen a big like blockbuster movie come out that's in a different time period.
Macbeth or whatever.
Oh shit.
You
I mean,
know?
I ain't see, and I guess Gladiator too. Gladiator too. But I mean, shit.
They're far and few between though. I understand where you're coming from. They don't usually do them, but because people like being relatable to like the character. But you know, when we were younger, they made movies like that all the time.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? Dances with Wolves. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Glory.
so random. Yeah, that wow. Yeah, facts.
These is hits, real.
That's real.
Yeah, yo. Nosferatu.
Yeah, definitely gonna check that out.
Damn, it's something else that was about to come out that I need to see, yo. Oh, I know I was gonna talk about, yo. Man, if they don't release this new Spider-Man, yo, they gonna piss me off, man. What's the nigga name? What's the nigga name? Shamir.
Shamir Moore. But like, I don't want to say Shamar Moore because Shamar Moore is that light skinned nigga from Soul Food.
At this point, I don't care what his name is, man. He need to get in that studio and record this shit, bro.
Who is this person?
So the nigga that played Mal. So you know I love. Who
does his voice?
The Spideyverse. Yeah.
Okay.
Enter the Spideyverse with Miles Morales. That's my nigga for real, yo. Them really the best Spider-Man movies, like the animated movies that came out quite recently for real. They got two of them. There's Enter the Spider-Verse and what is it? What's the other one? Beyond? No, Beyond is the new one for real. Anyway, yo, it's like the Spider-Man like multiverse and shit. Mm-hmm. It's a great movie for real. They're like my favorite animated superhero movies. Cause like after like, cause I used to rock with the Batman ones for a long time, like the Red Hood and shit. You ever seen them? Mm-mm. Damn, I gotta tap you into the animated Jones.
I don't like new shit, bro. I will watch the Batman animated series. But anyway,
Remember Mask of the Phantasm?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's movies like that for real.
Yeah.
I used to fuck with like Matt, but like with these new Spider-Mans came out, them are the best ones, yo.
But yeah, what did the dude do?
This thirsty ass nigga, man. So I guess like the nigga all on the internet, I got like his co-star, the girl that played Gwen in the Spideyverse. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, I got married," and like everybody like, "Yeah, congratulations." This nigga's like, "Yo, you got so much more that you could experience."
Cornball ass niggas, boy.
Oh no, you know some stupid ass shit like that. Well, she got weirded out, and like I guess they delayed the shit. It got delayed a year because this nigga, because they trying to figure out how they go. She probably don't even want to be in the room with this thirsty ass nigga because he probably did some other shit before. I don't know what's going on. Let me not be putting shit on niggas. I don't know what's going on. All I know is they delayed this movie one more again. Cause I've been waiting on this shit to come out, Bailey. You remember when the second one came out? I was all in your ear, Bailey. You gotta watch it. You watched it yet? I'll watch it with you. Pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love this movie. This nigga fucking up the movie, man.
Didn't you say he did it with the new girl?
Oh yeah, and then the other, if some what's her name? Fuck, she bad as hell too. She be in movies. Laura something, light skinned girl, whatever. Yeah, he did some weird shit where he like. Just randomly, like she get married too. She said it was some weird shit that like there was like this video of them from like 2-3 years ago. Mm-hmm. He just like randomly posted it. It's him like all in her face talking to her and shit. And then she was like, "Oh, what?" Then she had put up a video. She was like, "Yo, I woke up and I just see this nigga post this weird ass video like if like I'm not finna get married in another." And people tagging me and this shit on the websites and shit. She was like, "I asked him to take him down and he won't take it down."
This is weird. There's nothing more dangerous than a thirsty ass nigga.
I understand that everybody is human. Everybody had crash out moments where they act out of character and do stupid ass shit. All I know is get that movie out, bro. I don't know what he going through right now. Why the thirst level is so high. But get that movie out.
I just wish that like, and I know sometimes women can be like overbearing. Sometimes I just wish that men could just like read the room when it's giving like ultimate thirst. Like you could be interested in somebody, but like if you're able to, and I get that sometimes respectfully, some women are really sensitive about that and will like, you know, feel like, oh, you're doing the most. Like, why are you bothering me? Like, as if you're a peasant or something. Mm-hmm. But like, I just wish that niggas could read the room when you're like making a girl feel uncomfortable. Like, you know, women struggle with this all the time. Like, cause they're scared of like rejecting this man because of bad experiences that they've had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, just reading the room and just like, if a girl is giving out signals that she doesn't want to talk to you, like she's not trying to just like, you know, like be super rude to you, but like if she doesn't fuck with you, just like ease off. Like don't even come off that strong. Like right away. Like,
I never really even understood that shit, G. Cause like
does that work? Like, do you have like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do niggas have like success rate with that?
That's the thing for real. Because like I've been around niggas for a long time now. I've been around niggas. I'm almost an expert on niggas. And like it'd be a nigga in the group, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going down, you see this nigga thirsty as hell from the joint, all in the line, like excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know it, we've all seen it before. And like the reason they keep, cause it's like, cause they just be shooting, like eventually they gonna land something. Like, it's crazy. Like, in your 20s as a dude, you'll be kicking it with some dude. Like, you would just, like, hoop with him or some shit. Or, like, y'all, like, play video games and shit. He's somebody else homie. And, y'all, like, one night you will randomly go out. And you be like, damn, this nigga wild aggressive. I never even knew.
Yeah.
You just be with this nigga. And he be like...
But your responsibility as a homeboy is literally to like try to tell him to like ease up. Like, don't have your homies out here like being.
That's the thing. It
like,
don't even be your homeboy. You like I said.
Well, if you see
like a nigga you work with, it's always a nigga you work with.
Always.
It's always a nigga you work with for real. You go like, hey, you would try to go out like, oh yeah, pull up, Jay, let's go out, son. And next thing you know, he out. I'm like, bro, ease off that girl, bro. That girl ain't trying to talk to you.
I mean, you have to just do those little parts. But even when you see thirstiness out in the world, they have homeboys. They need to get their mans, bro. Like, for real, get your mans. Like, just chill, bro. Yeah. Like, I promise you will not get the pussy that way. Like, they don't want it.
Niggas
like
is so weird, G. Just from like working with niggas, you would be at work with a nigga, you could have never went out with this nigga. You could have never like had a drink with this nigga before, and he'd come to work. Gee, yeah, it was popping last week. I fucked like 3 girls last week.
That's so cringy.
I had to bash shorty. G, like shit. You know what I did? You know what? Like,
you know how I move. You know what I be doing. You know how I be making these bitches feel.
Nigga, I do not give a fuck, bro. Why is you telling me? Because that's the thing. Because niggas will see me and they think, oh, he cool. You know what I'm saying?
But I have secondhand embarrassment when I see that because niggas trying to be cool to other niggas. Because why are you telling? Right when you're talking about, oh yeah, I was fucking around with three bitches. Like, I'm automatically not believing you. Yeah. If I was a nigga and I was hearing you, lying. I would be like, you're lying. Because like, who just says that? Like, I wouldn't just volunteer that information. If it became a situation where everyone was talking about it, then it'd be like, yeah, I guess you bring it up then. But like, casually just be like, you know, this weekend was lit. Blah blah. I was fucking with 2-3 bitches. Like, I'm automatically being like, Cap, why are you talking about it? Who are you trying to like impress?
Yeah, niggas be lying, boy. Niggas love lying, boy. At work.
Trying to impress people
at work. Niggas love lying at work, boy.
Trying to impress people off of pussy is insane work, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, impress people with other things, not because you have bodies.
Niggas be getting at girls at work and shit. Yeah, baby, I worked with you. You already know, for real. Yeah. I was like, bro, stop talking to that girl and shit at work, bro.
Yeah, messy.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, every once in a while, like, them niggas that be putting up shots, they be hitting. They be hitting more than a regular nigga. But that's only because they putting up so many shots for real.
I don't know. I guess there's a thing called the Riz. I guess it depends on how you're approaching it. But thirst is never the way.
It's never been my way for real.
Also, because I feel like we talked about this before. Why is it that, because we talked about this, like thirsty and hungry?
Oh yeah.
So like, me and Mary and Evan were talking about this the other week. Yeah. We were talking about like the words like thirsty and like hungry. Like, hungry is looked at like, when you look at it like positively, like in those ways.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Like, I'm thirsty, right? Mamba mentality. Like, I'm after it. I'm like applying pressure. Like, I'm putting my foot on niggas' necks. Like, that type of shit.
Niggas was hungry.
But then thirsty is like desperate.
Like, the complete opposite.
Like, you need, like, you know, you desperately need it. Like, you're trying with everything your might. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't even have any shame. It's just like the desperation of it all. But when we think about these words and how they taught us when we were younger, thirsty and hungry are things that humans experience, and they used to both be bad. Like, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, so I need to fix these things. I need to eat and I need to drink water. But now, you know, like,
I guess maybe because you would die of thirst before you die of hunger. And like you could still be hungry and you still be getting it, but like that thirst gonna hit first, and I'm gonna break down. Like, I need water. I need it.
What is that voice?
I need it. That's what SpongeBob was trying to be in the air. You remember that shit? SpongeBob was trying to get at the shorty, the squirrel, in the oxygen. He was trying to act like he didn't need water. He was like, I need it. Oh man, that's funny as hell, dude. Basketball. You already know I watched all the basketball games on Christmas. I love basketball on Christmas. This is the best thing in the world for
Who
real.
even played?
So first, the Spurs played the Knicks. That was at noon. That's what fucked around and made me late to my grandma's house. I was like, damn, this shit on already? Yeah, I put that shit on. That nigga Wembyana crazy.
Yeah.
Wembyana, that nigga crazy, yo. He dropped 42 on Christmas. That nigga gonna be playing on Christmas every year, for real. That nigga was back. Like, it was one play, June, where the nigga just brought the ball up the floor, just stopped, pulled it, logo. Went over to the bench and said, hon, hon. I don't know what he said. He said so tall, like he probably said, hon, hon.
Is he French?
Yeah.
That's fucking
You
hilarious.
remember he was on the French Olympic team? Hon, hon.
That's
That
fucking
nigga was
hilarious.
balling. I was like, that's really scary, man. That nigga alien, yo. He don't even look right. That nigga did some shit. He looked at like the Space Jam arm. You know when Michael did his arm like that in Space Jam? That's what that shit looked like when that nigga is hooping, bro. That's really scary, him being 7'5", pulling the ball up, crossing niggas. He was throwing the ball. A couple weeks ago, he threw it off the backboard, came with this hand and said, Joom.
That's crazy as fuck.
That shit crazy. After that, who was playing next? The Timberwolves, and I ain't see this game. Well, Dallas and the Timberwolves,
Okay.
which was a good ass game too. That went down to the wire for real, yo. I was
Who
hitting
won?
up Nate. The Timberwolves took that shit.
Damn.
You know, Kyrie was balling, boy. Luka got injured in the first half though.
Damn.
So that I feel like Luka would have been there, they would have won that shit for real. Shout out Nick.
Howdy, fool.
For sure. Oh yeah.
The next game was who played next? This one we was giving out gifts. I didn't even see who played next. After that was they had to bring out the LeBron and Steph show. And boy, was that a show for real. They was really niggas was really hooping.
Who won?
So look, I was at this point, I'm at Jermaine crib, we watching the games, the West Coast game, right? I'm like, damn, the Warriors down by 10. It don't look like they finna make it for real. Boy, this nigga Steph Curry just started going crazy, yo, throwing up all type of bullshit for real. Like, I'm sitting there like, I cannot believe it. As soon as he threw it up, I was like, oh, that's ugly. Boom! In that bitch, boy, that nigga Steph Curry ain't playing. It was tied up with 7 seconds left. They threw it in, and you know my boy Austin Reeves panic at the crypto. When they scored a game-winning layup for real. It was exciting. And then after that, they had the Nuggets versus the Suns. Yo, True. Big Jokic, yo, that nigga be balling. Big Jokic and versus KD.
Okay. Who
Yeah.
won?
I feel like the Suns won that one. Yo.
True.
But they said, you know, the NFL did they shit too. This is the first year NFL was ever on Christmas for real. Usually it's Thanksgiving, NFL, and then Christmas be basketball for real. But NFL was like, fuck it, we coming for the heads for real. They was really trying to take that shit from the NBA for real.
There were a few games, right?
It was 2 games. It was what was it? The Houston Texans versus who was they playing? I can't even remember. All I did was tune in for halftime. They was really trying to get
I told y'all who was gonna be on halftime.
Yeah, they really trying to get the NBA out of here. Them motherfuckers at the Houston game, they had Beyonce at that bitch, yo.
Yeah, how was it?
That shit was nice. It was good as hell. Me and my mama was in the kitchen dancing and shit. That shit was fire for real. It was really, really good. She sounded great, looked it great. She had Blue with her, Blue in the background doing the dances and shit. I'm like, damn, Blue, but she damn there. She got me like 13, 14 now.
Yeah.
She hitting the dance. I'm like, damn, go ahead, Blue.
I'm fucking dead. I be feeling so unfortunate about that child.
Nah,
She
Blue,
looked just like Jay-Z.
she looked like literally both of them combined and
She
squished in
literally
one.
looked like Jay-Z in the face.
She
so
a cute girl,
hard.
dog. She a cute girl. Then he brought out then she brought out Shabuzi.
Amazing. I love shit.
And I'm like, Shabuzi get that. Shabuzi lit this year, boy.
Yeah, he was on SNL too.
He played both the Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know how many everybody auntie know who he is now.
I fucks with it. I remember back to the episode where we were talking about it. Shout out to the highlights of the year when Beyonce dropped
Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter. That was definitely like a whole moment, and that's when I had first heard the name Shaboozey, and I was like, "What the fuck is that word that you're saying to me right now?"
Shaboozey.
And now I'm literally like, "Yeah, I'm a fan."
Shaboozey, that nigga for real. I'll fuck with Shaboozey, yo.
Yeah, he just seems like a cool ass dude. I fucks with it. Like,
But-
I can't be mad at it. He be smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah, he overly lit. Now every black family, I'm gonna say 60-70% of black families all know who he is now. Cause when we all get together, he was on Thanksgiving. When he was on Thanksgiving, my mama was like, "Who is that?" My grandma was like, "Who is that?" She was like, "I like this."
Yeah.
Oh, I like him. And then he popped up on Christmas. I was like, with Beyonce, I was like, "Wow, that's homeboy from Thanksgiving."
See? Yeah, y'all gotta remember we were the original Cowboys, okay?
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
Now
man.
my mama was like, I like Shaboozey.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many uncles,
That's
you know how many
what's
uncles and aunties was around it watching football on Thanksgiving and also around watching football on Christmas that saw that nigga?
I love it.
Yeah, yo, he
an
over
amazing
for real.
thing. Yeah.
And then, if that wasn't enough, on the game before, they had Mariah Carey.
Oh, true.
Oh, they
well,
really-
that checks out.
I'm like, they really trying
You know
to get,
that's her holiday. This is
they
her
really
holiday.
trying to get niggas out of here for real. That's a full-fledged attack for real on the NBA for real.
Why?
What can we get? What can we do to overshadow y'all day? Let's think. What's the most poppin'est thing you could think of to have on Christmas Day?
But they're still gonna have games after that. Like,
But I'm just saying, yo, cause like Christmas is literally like you go Christmas, you put basketball on to be on all days, the NBA shit. They trying to take that from them, yo. You see the views? They said what Evan said that is. Evan wrote the viewing. They said NBA had 5 million.
5.1.
1.5.
I don't know. What
Damn, we
that
should have.
says.
Man, me and Bailey blind as hell. Both of us trying to look at the book.
But see, that's why I be trying to write the shit. Cause listen, y'all be fucking me up. What does that
We
say?
blind as hell. You know what that 24?
The average views for the NBA was 5.25 million, and for the NFL it was 24.4 million.
Damn, that's that Beyonce power though.
Yeah, facts. I mean,
Beyonce and Mariah power.
do
That's
they
what that is.
usually have a halftime show always for NFL?
It ain't never no NFL. This the first year they ever had football on Christmas. It's never football on Christmas.
They don't usually have a halftime show though, right?
It
I'm
ain't
just talking
even-
about in general.
But I'm just saying it's not even a game. It's
just
not even
a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
you.
I was about to say, just think about it like that. It's not even a game on this day, y'all. So y'all put the games on the day, and then what we gonna do to try to make it as lit as we possibly can make it? Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Christmas.
There's been football on Christmas.
It's never been football on Christmas. This is the first year.
This year.
This is the first
Ever?
year ever. And this is they struck a deal with Netflix, so that's why I was on Netflix for real.
Yeah, Netflix is fucking brewing. It's insane. Dude.
I was like, I was with my uncle at? Tell him to come over here. For the
fucking
Beyonce, come on. Hell yeah, yo. But overall, though, the football games was trash. They was all blowouts. There was only two of them. They both was blowouts. They both was trash games. The NBA games was good as hell, for real. Everybody was saying, because we all been talking shit about the NBA and talking about what they did, how they need to do something for real, because like niggas, it is boring as fuck now. Let's allow niggas don't have rivalries no more and shit. Like I remember back in the day, niggas really did not like each other type shit. Cause like a lot of it is the drama for real. Like that's how you really get a girl into sports for real. Like you talk to a girl, you start telling her the drama, and then she get in it for real, yo.
But did we ruin it all, right? Because how many times have we sat here and talked about the fucking script and talked all this shit, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
But what if
that's
they
what-
need to have a script to make it good? So
Well,
if they think it's boring.
whoever writing the script, lounge. It's lounge now. Cause you know why? Cause these niggas, it's because back in the day, for the most part, you was on your team for real. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all this switching teams and shit. But now, and that was really because, I don't know, it was just like, I guess it was like a loyalty thing. Like, I'm not finna just go, like, back in the 80s, like, if you were on the Lakers, you not finna go to no Boston. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I stop playing basketball before I go to with them niggas.
What about the drafting is a real thing though, right?
Niggas get drafted and then like and like it was always trades. It's definitely always been trades, but for the most part, you was with your team. You might go to 1 or 2 teams in your career. You know what I'm saying?
But now it's like a money thing, right?
Now it's like, and that's what I'm saying.
Ain't
You
no loyalty.
nigga play on 7 different teams. Now we cool with everybody on the team and shit.
Yeah. No, I feel that because it used to not be like that. It used to be like, I don't like you.
Magic, and Larry did not fuck with each other.
exactly.
Niggas didn't fuck with Jordan for real.
That's valid. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pistons didn't fuck with the Bulls.
Yeah, it definitely added to. You're right. The drama of it all.
It was drama for real. Like Charles Barkley and them niggas, boy, they did not like each other, boy. I was watching the video of Charles and Shaq fist fighting on the court in the 90s. No, like look at these. That's why it'd be so funny to see them on there for real.
Yeah.
The niggas really did not like each other.
Yeah, for
G,
sure.
in the last dance, Michael Jordan, petty ass, they was asking him about Isaiah Thomas. He was like, I don't want to talk about dude, bro.
I'm funny.
They was talking about how Mike, because apparently Mike got him kicked off the Olympic team, the Dream Team, whatever, because he was really the best point guard in the league, and he wanted to be on the Dream Team. Mike was like, nah, I ain't playing with that nigga on.
That's hilarious.
Isaiah said, I don't know why he hate me. He's like, oh, fuck with that nigga, bro.
Niggas be mad for real.
Because you know what? It was when I guess like, see, I was a baby at this point, but we had beat them in the Eastern Conference Finals to go to the finals. I think it was the first year, and them niggas like, you know, after the game, you supposed to like shake hands. Them niggas walked off the floor before the time was even up for real.
Not you, big mad.
You know, big man. After that, niggas, they got respect for them niggas, man.
That's fucking hilarious, y'all. That's fucking hilarious, y'all. Oh my gosh, Evie just showed me this thing too. I had to smoke a cig, but did you see the video of Timothy Chalamet?
Oh, with the bass god
With the bass god?
Yeah, that video old as hell.
If
for real.
y'all haven't seen that, I didn't know that, but it checks out because we're based over here. But Timothy Chalamet, he was on Nardwuar, and you know Nardwuar be knowing everything about like people's past and stuff. And he was like, "Oh yeah, is it true that you were like knighted by the bass god?" Blah blah. And he said yes. And then it showed the video.
Yeah.
And it's way back in the day, like young Timothy Chalamet, and he really got like blessed by the bass god, and he literally said his career has taken off ever since. And I really fuck with that. Like, shout out to the bass god, bro.
You know
like,
what they say, man. You know what they
all
say.
things are possible.
Yeah, I wonder why that video started popping back out. I've been seeing that shit for that shit. Been up. Remember when Swam was on here? He said that. Was that Swam that said that?
Maybe something about it seems familiar now that I said it out loud.
Somebody was on here talking about that shit on the pod one time. But yeah, that shit funny as hell, yo. I mean, I remember that nigga bass guy told Kevin Durant he wasn't gonna win no championship till he apologized. And then he apologized. He lifted the curse and he won the championship that year.
Y'all see it. Brandon, you're always welcome.
Yeah, I talked
Whenever
to him.
you're ready.
I had talked to him, man. And I was trying to get him on here, G.
I might be shaking like a leaf, but
I was trying to get him on here, man. Tag the bass guy, man. But sure, this the last podcast of the year, man.
wow.
I know.
We really did
We going into season 2.
That's so funny. Yeah, Perry said that before. Yeah, we're going into season 2.
Yeah.
New things, new views.
Yeah. Be expecting shit. Be expecting a lot of shit soon. So before we go, Cat Williams doing another interview. He said it's gonna be crazier than the first one. He said he finna expose niggas.
That's insane. Did you say there was gonna be edited or something?
No, he had said, Cat Williams had told Shannon that he had really had a lot of other shit he was gonna say, but he didn't say it because he wanted niggas to like, he was like, I didn't want to end niggas' careers right away. I wanted them to think on it first, and now this year I'm covered to do it.
Wow. It might be something because everyone's definitely shook up about the Cat Williams
Because
shit.
that shit first happened last year, G. That shit happened last year. That shit opened
I
up.
thought that was this year.
Oh yeah, I mean, but damn near it happened in January. It's almost a year now.
Oh shit.
Happened in January. It was right the same thing. I think it was on the
Damn,
3rd.
time
That nigga
fucking
opened the
flies.
floodgates, boy.
Yeah.
Shit, after Cat, remember Cat already told us about Diddy and them. Before he did this, like Cat said everything already for real. A lot of shit checked out in that shit that he was talking about.
Not the reckoning. Oh god.
We gonna see.
We shall see, man.
Well,
Well, y'all already know what it is, man. Episode 279. The last episode of the year, y'all. It's about to be